everyone, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel and another exclusive on the channel. And I know some of you have been waiting for this one for quite some time. This is Truck and Logistics Simulator, and I want to say first of all a big thanks to the guys at Simula Games and also to Aerosoft for giving me the key. Actually, I've got a key for the PS5, early access key for the PS5, which is what we are on in this video, and I've also got the Steam version as well for the PC. I thought I'd go on the PS5 though today because I know a lot of you are looking forward to playing this on the console, so we'll take a look at that first. But over the next few days and weeks we'll play a little bit on the PC and on the PS5. So Truck and Logistics Simulator, what is it? Load, drive and deliver through a huge open world with up to 24 players in cross-platform multiplayer. Join your friends in exciting heavy transport convoys, jump into the driver's seat of more than 30 unique vehicles and carry out complex loading tasks to deliver a variety of cargo. So it sounds pretty good. So it does mention multiplayer, but not only that, cross-platform multiplayer. That's pretty good, isn't it? You know, we often play these games, don't we? And if we're on console, we never get to, you know, sort of join up with our PC friends, or if you're on PlayStation, with our Xbox friends, and vice versa. So it's going to be nice to play cross-platform. This is releasing on the 30th of November, by the way, across all the consoles, and also the full version is releasing on Steam. Version 1.0 will be releasing on Steam, so go and have a look at that in your chosen platform store. I'm sure you can go there and you can pre-order it. So I thought today we'd just have a very quick first look, as we always do, see what it's all about, maybe do a couple of missions and just whet your appetite for it really. So I'm just going into the single player, and let's have a look at the vehicles that are in the game. So we've got a car, and these don't look licensed to me, but they look very suspiciously like ones we know. This is an Audi, isn't it? This is an A3. For all intents and purposes, that's an Audi A3. So if I scroll to the left, you can see, by the way, the price there at the bottom. So you can buy these. We start off with 12,000, as you can see in the top. This one's 43,800, so we won't be getting that for a while. Here's another Audi. I shouldn't call it Audi, should I? That's bad. That's not a Range Rover Evoque. Ferrari. So, various cars. Again, look at the prices for these. These are the pickup trucks. We've got various different trucks with different power outputs. 260 horsepower, that one. That's a bit of a beast. Minivan, we've got this one. This is like a Berlingo, isn't it? I think we're going to have to start with that, you know, because that one's 8,900. We can stretch to that. I think we'll be starting with that. But if you look at this one, look at this VW. Look at this. VW that isn't a VW. But I love that. Then we've got the panel van. This is where all your Amazon deliveries are coming from. Got a couple of those. They're MAN, those. That one's not known, but that is MAN, so that will be, I assume, a licensed van. Then we've got drop side vans. Got a couple of those. Again, we've got an MAN there. MAN are prominent. Again, the prices are really high. Then we've got rigid sort of box trucks. We've seen those in On the Road and other games. Got a dumper truck there. And then the actual trucks themselves, these are the truck cabs that we've got that are available. 42,500, that one. We've got a Scania, of course, a couple of Scanias, and the MANs. And then we've got a US, is that a real one? I can't see if that's a real truck or not. I don't think it tells me anywhere. I'm trying to look at the badge on the front, but I'm not too hot on the American trucks. So you can see for each of these, no matter which one you choose, you can see available missions there. So several different missions you can do with each one. So I think it said there's over 30 unique vehicles. The map itself is 28 square kilometers, open world with no hidden walls. We mentioned the cross-platform multiplayer. We've mentioned co-op multiplayer. I think we got a full day-night cycle, which is quite nice. Hundreds of different challenging missions, realistic driving physics and damage system, vehicle customization, and random police traffic controls and speed cameras. That's interesting. Right, shall we get into it? What you can do, by the way, actually, I think for any of these, doesn't matter which one it is. So if I go for this, if you're not buying it, what a shame that one's 13,000. What you can do is, if you press R1, I'm on the PlayStation 5. You press R1, then you can test drive it, just like this. You can do this with any vehicle you want. So start the engine first of all. You've got the usual driver's view like this, and we've got the outside view. And I think if I can remember, there we can zoom in and out like that, which is handy. And we can have a good look around. I've got the volume on about 50%, by the way, because it was quite loud. But you know, you can test drive these. You know, you can donut, you can do what the heck you want. We'll put the headlights on. Let's zoom out a little bit and we see what we're doing. But you know, if you're considering buying a new vehicle, this is what you can do. You can test drive it. But obviously, what we want to do is we want to do some real missions. So I'm going to go back. There's the map, by the way. Can you see the map over on the left? That is our map. 28 square kilometers in the map. Let me return to the menu, and I'm going to buy the only thing that we can buy, which is this minivan. So I'm going to purchase that, 8,900. Do you want to purchase this vehicle? Yeah, let's do that. And now we've got that. It says, oh, you can customize the vehicle now. Let's have a look at this. So we can have xenon headlights. Look at that. I don't think we need those. That's a bit extravagant. We might want to change the paintwork though. How much is that going to cost us if we do that? We've only got 3,000 left. Let's. Oh, there's random colour. You can change the colour like that. And then once you get into that colour zone, you can then obviously go for a lighter, darker, etc., etc. There's random colours, which is R3. So if you just want one of the standard colours, you can do that. Or you can refer to the default. I'm going to refer to the default, I think. What else have we got in here, actually? We can customize the interior colour. That's quite nice, isn't it? What about this? We can... Is that the actual dashboard that it is? Let's have a look. Random... Oh, yeah, look at that. It's the interior lighting. That's quite nice. That is quite nice. And now, of course, I've come out of it. Oh, hang on a minute. Let's go back. Let's go back. I haven't finished. I have not finished what I was doing. Let's go back. Right. Customize vehicle. I want to see what was up here. What's this one? Is this the Oh, the tint. The window tint. So that's good. We could do that as well. Right, let's cancel out of this. We need to go to the missions. So it says purchase convoy equipment. So do we need to do that to begin with? No, we can't do that because we haven't got enough money. So we're going to have to do a mission. We have to do a mission first. Available missions. Wait, let me get the navigation right. I think we just have to get into it. I was trying to pick the first mission in that list, but I think it's just going to pick that for us. We've no other option but to do that. So let's start the engine. Let's go inside and start the engine. So just X on the PlayStation controller to start the engine, as you can see. It says it's going to put the headlights on. What time of day actually is it? Well, we'll put the headlights on anyway. That's just the D-pad up, as you can see. And I'm hoping it's going to give us our first mission. We're empty. We're quite empty, you know, of fuel. Where's the fuel station? Shall we go and refuel? Let's do that first. Stop the engine, and then we refuel. Get that nice and full. Right, that was easy. But we need a mission. I don't see a mission showing up. So I must have done something wrong. It says restart mission. Oh, and let's have a look. So R3 is navigate to the point. No, that's doing the mirrors. So we can scroll the mirrors on and off. I don't suppose we need those until we're actually in the mission itself. Let's just go and have a drive around, shall we, just generally. And we get a red light. Let's just check out the key again, because you can see the little green circles, yellow circles, and there are construction sites, logistics centres. So, do we go to a logistics centre? Shall we go to a logistics centre first? I think we probably should. Ah, yeah, you see over there, look. Can you see the little icon? Can I come this way now? I think so. Let's go and see if we can pick up a mission here. By driving into this. And it is going to give us a mission, so that's good. So let's see. Right, select vehicle, owned vehicles, owned. Right, so for the selected vehicle, we've got these missions. Now, do I need any specialist equipment? We've got this one here with the caravan, right? Distance is 7,800 meters, so 7.8 kilometers. There's the reward. We get 7,000. Shall we see if it'll let us do that one? Align and attach the trailer. Right, so where is our trailer then? Start the engine. It says. Right, so we've got a little circle around us with the. Is that telling us? Is that? Oh, there. That's pointing the way to show us where our actual trailer is. So that's good. Oh, there's plenty of them here. Which one's ours then? Is it that one? Let's assume it's this. So we're just backing up now. Attach the trailer. Oh, that was pretty easy. That's nice. Now, so we've got our mission. Follow the navigation to transport the cargo. So this is quite nice. We're having a nice night run as well. I was thinking, when I was back in the menu, I was thinking that we had to select a mission there, but actually no, you drive to pick up your mission, so that's good. Bear in mind, I have not looked at this game at all before this first look. I've tried to avoid all the footage. I know you guys have been getting quite excited about it, but I've tried to avoid, apart from the trailer, I've tried to avoid everything I can with it. Oh wow, look at the night lighting. The inside of the van is really nice, isn't it? Have we got indicators? Yes, we do. D-pad. That's very nice. Okay. So we filled up. We got a full tank of fuel. Once we get this light, we're going to go back the way we came. it feels heavy. The caravan behind is swaying a little bit. So it does feel like we are actually pulling the caravan. Let's go and have a look outside again. It's getting quite dark, isn't it? We are down at the coastal area, as you can see. I'm going to take this very wide because I don't want to mess this up. Not on the first mission. It's important that we get paid. So this is running, once again, this is running on the PS5, so you can get a good look how it's going to run for you. And what is the right of way here? I'm not quite sure. Anyway, let's go back in the cab. Oh, watch out for that. That would not be very good if we hit that. Right, so we don't need to absolutely, bomb it and wreck our van, because there is realistic, if I can get my words out, there is realistic damage as well in the game. So look at the van, you see. Look at the van bouncing up down at the front. It's like the weight behind is making it do that. And the mirrors, look at the driver's mirror. You can see behind us. You can see the caravan behind us. Looks like the mirrors on the side, the wing mirrors, are working as well. Now, how many games have we had where the wing mirrors are not working as they should? So that's really nice to see that some work has been put into that. Right, here's our first roundabout. So here's our first challenge. And I'm looking, and it keeps popping up on the left. I'm making sure I do not press the circle so that we don't leave the trailer behind, because that would not be good at all. Right, we've got a bit of a sort of mountain pass going on here. Now, I noticed on the way into the game as it was loading up, this is the Unity engine. But I tell you what, for the Unity engine, it looks quite nice actually. Because the Unity engine can be a bit hit and miss, can't it? Let's face it. Some games we've seen in the Unity don't look very good. But actually, I think they've done a lot of work on this one. It looks quite good. And I like the idea that you can just turn up on the map at the different locations and pick up a job. And we're using a vehicle that I've purchased straight away. Now, I noticed when we were picking that mission, it did say vehicles you own, vehicles you don't own. So I'm wondering if you can do missions with ones that you don't own up to a point. I'm not sure. But there is alright, so what is the speed on this road? Because I just saw the signpost to say there are speed cameras down here. I need to pay attention to that. Somewhere it will tell me what the speed limit is on this road, so that we don't go over. The night looks good, doesn't it? The night looks very good. If I press pause, does it tell us what time it is? Yeah, it's 1:32 in the morning, as you can see. Where are we on the map? We are up there. So yeah, we got. Oh, hang on. I'm changing now. I'm using the left stick. I'm changing the time of day without realising it. I don't want to do that. Let's get back into it. See if we can look outside. So what do you guys think so far? I think you were right. I think this is going to be a really enjoyable game. You know, it's one of those games that's going to be quite addictive. And I know from looking on the Discord as well that there is a roadmap as well for the future. So that's always nice to see, isn't it? I can't tell you what's on that roadmap, but there is a roadmap. Look at that moon. Wow. That's why it's a light night. Right, we're turning here, so let's also make sure we don't hit anyone when we turn. Being as we've come this far, let's go back into the driver's seat. Yeah, see the speed camera sign again, but I'm really not sure what the speed limit is. I'm going to assume it's 50. So let's stick to 50. I mean, we're towing a caravan anyway, so we don't want to be, you know, we don't want to be bombing it. What does that say on that sign? I don't think that was a speed sign. I said that, I've just gone straight over 50. That's better. Even the brake squeal. I think is that a speed camera van right there? Is that what that is? The sneaky so-and-sos. Look at them. Honestly, they're everywhere, aren't they? At least it gave us a warning that there's some, you know, speed traps coming up. And as it said in the description, you can get fined for that. But wouldn't you know it, look at this for a windy path up the mountainside. Whilst we've got the caravan behind us, which is still attached, I'm pleased to say. So you can see coming up, we've got another petrol station, and next to it is the spanner, which I'm going to assume is a repair shop. So if you do damage the vehicle that you're driving, you can go and get it repaired. But that's the hazards. I don't want that. I've turned the lights off, by the way. That's what I'm trying to do. Oh, it's telling me to put the headlights on. Right, so it's still what? No, I'm going to leave the headlights off. It's prompting me to do that. Let me just check the time of day again. Yes, see, 4:49. That's quite. I better put them back on. It's quite bright, isn't it, for 10 to 5 in the morning? Do you know what? This is a lot of fun, this. It's a lot of fun. If you're on the PlayStation, if you're on the PlayStation or Xbox or on PC, I think there are 38 trophies. I'll just double check that because I do have the description in front of me, so I'm going to check it as I go across the road whilst I'm checking it. Let me just make sure we're on the straight and narrow before I tell you that, but I'm sure there's 38. Wow, this is windy. Is that the city over there? It is indeed. Look at that city down there. I wonder if we're headed into that city. That would be quite nice. We've got the sat-nav mounted down the dashboard. I'm actually looking at the mini-map as I'm doing this over on the left-hand side there next to the wing mirror, but you can actually just look at it in a smaller version there on the dash, as you can see. AI traffic as well. I've kept that on the default. The default was 15. So I have kept that as 15. And now I'm going to turn the lights off. That's better, it's not asking me for the lights. So I haven't experimented yet with the AI, just to see what kind of difference that makes. Steering sensitivity I've also got on the default as well. I am using the DualSense controller, of course. There is some wheel support. You will need to double check with Aerosoft as to what wheels are actually supported, but there is wheel support. There's the 50 sign. So we'll just follow this little smart car. Go, he's motoring, look at him go. He's gone. And this was 7.5. This was about 7.8 kilometers, wasn't it? This run, as I recall. I like the map. I do like the map. I'm just not sure at the moment what happens with these junctions. I presume I stop at these white lines, or whoever gets there, first gets right of way. Could be that. I don't know if we're following some kind of real traffic rules here or not. Well, I don't see anybody at that junction, so let's carry on straight through. Let's just double check the map again. You can see us there on the left, the little green triangle or arrow. So we've still got a little bit of a way to go. But we should be there in good time. The day-night cycle was good. The daytime looks good. I'm playing this on my new 55-inch. Let's see if I go through the red. Do I get fined? I didn't get fined, unless I get fined at the end. I'm playing on my new 55-inch OLED TV, and the colours are very, very bright. I love it. Looks great. Right, so we are winding our way up here and around to our drop-off point. I just saw the sign then for 100 kilometers per hour. 100 kilometers per hour up this hill. That's crazy. I don't think this van does that, to be honest. So we've been through the mountains, round roundabouts, bypassed the city just there. So there's a bit of variety with the scenery too, which I quite like. Oh, there's a speed camera, look. It's alright because it was 100, wasn't it? So I don't think he'll get us. There's no chance. He's wasted his time there, I think. He's certainly not going to snap us. No way. So the multiplayer is going to be interesting. I'll need to test that because I don't know how that works. I don't know if somebody picks a mission and you pick a similar mission, you meet in the same place and pick the same mission, or whether or not there are special multiplayer missions perhaps where each of you will have a different component of that mission to complete, but collectively you'll finish the mission together. It did say, didn't it, in the blurb at the beginning, co-op missions, so that seems to suggest that. So I'm quite looking forward to that. I'm sure there'll be a few of you that are watching this that are subscribed to the channel that will be able to join up with me once it releases and we can test that out. So drop me a comment if you're interested in doing that, and don't forget it is cross-platform, so you don't have to be on the PS5. We should be able to join together and do that. So it looks like we're reaching the end, so we've come off the main road now. Just winding our way around to the depot. We've come around the city. There's the city again. Speeding down the hill. So this is our turning. We'll just let this guy go through. Come on, you can go if you want. You're waiting for me, aren't you? Right, so this is where we're doing our drop-off. So I don't know whether we need to park the caravan somewhere or whether we just roll on to one of those little markers that we saw when we picked up the mission. Let's see what happens. We'll go outside, shall we? Then we can have a proper look. We'll zoom out a little bit. Then we can see a bit more of what we're doing. It's just a campsite, look. Right, so you see it's guiding me now, so we're going to have to go off-road. Oh, I see, there we go. There is a little... Is this the right way? This seems a bit dodgy. That's nice. It's leaving tracks, look. Can you see the tracks in the grass? As we go over the grass, that's a nice touch. So we're going to need to reverse in here. So let's swing it round and we'll see how good we are at this. Right, we've done a bit of reversing in different games. Shall we see how we get on with this? Easy does it. Straighten that up a bit. Now you can do this in the from the driver's seat as well. You can enable the mirrors so that you can reverse in the traditional way rather than cheating like this, if you would call it cheating. And that's it. I didn't have to go all the way back. I got a trophy for that. Clean drive. So we got 3 stars. I'm presuming it's 3 out of 3. It was 7.8 kilometers. We got lots of XP, as you can see there on the right. We got 7,670, whatever that currency is. It's not dollars, is it? Let's call it dollars, even though it isn't. 559 XP, and you know what? That was a quite an enjoyable mission. I really did enjoy that. So this is where I thought we were picking the missions. You see? Can you see? I think all you do each time is we've got 10,000 by the way now, 10,707. I think all you do each time is just press select to go in, and then there is purchase convoy equipment as we saw. Shall we do that? I got a trophy for that as well. Right, so can you see what's happened now? The top mission there. We've bought you see it's put stripes on the side. So I think what that's going to do, that's going to let us do missions to, what do you call it? Not convoy. Like, wide loads. Escorting. That's what I meant. That's what I meant to say. So we probably got additional missions now to be able to go and do. So that's quite nice because we got the old flashing lights on the top. Look, as you can see. So you can enable it and you can disable it. So we've already bought it. So we can either have that on or have it off. If we do that, you can see in the missions, there's only those convoys that we can do. If we take that off, then you can see there we can take caravans, other equipment, forklift trucks, etc., etc. So, you know what? I actually really enjoyed that. That was nice. I think as a first look, we'll probably leave it there and we'll explore it a little bit more together on a live stream. We'll probably do an early access live stream, I think, on this. But I hope that's given you a little bit of a taster of what this game is all about and a chance to see it early on the PS5. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know what you think below. Leave me a comment. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and also subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. We'll have plenty more of this and other simulators coming up on the channel. So it will be nice to see you and chat with you about these. And remember, if you do buy it, have a think about the multiplayer because we may do some of that. So until the next one, take care everybody. See you again soon. Bye for now.